All right, so grip strength, we know from research, is one of the signs of long life or longevity, right? And they show that people who have stronger hands, basically, stronger grips, live the longest. Now, it's kind of an interesting, this research that shows this, because part of you is just like, I don't think people are born with, stronger hands. I don't think anyone comes out of the womb with amazing grip strength, although babies do, they do like to grip like that. But so, and what about, grip strength leads to longer life? I think it's just a correlation between, if you have a strong grip, then you're probably more active, right? You're actually doing things, lifting heavy things with your hands, whether it be a manual labor type job. I always think back to these guys who had to like drive railroad spikes, to build a railroad. That seems like it'd be a crazy amount of grip strength to swing like a sledgehammer all day. So whether you have like a manual labor type job that just involves a lot more gripping, or does it just mean you work out a lot and that you have to grip heavy things and move heavy things around, which we know helps build muscle. Building muscle also is a sign of longevity. I think that's where the correlation lies. At least that's how I see it. So I want to give you today 3 ways that are pretty simple, honestly, to kind of improve your grip strength. And it's just things that you can do as part of working out. So the first one is to do what we call a dead hang, right? So a dead hang is just jumping up to a chin-up bar and then just hanging there and gripping the bar. Now, what's different about a dead hang is the time, right? Different between that and doing, some pull-ups, right? Is like pull-ups, you're just kind of going up and down, and depending on how many you do, you won't actually hang there very long. The idea of a dead hang is to see how long you can do it, right? So for like a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes, just hanging on, and you'll get tired pretty quick. Some variations you can do on this is sometimes there are actual things you can stick around a bar that makes the bar a little bigger. That's going to make it harder, right? You can't squeeze quite as hard, so that's a little bit different way of doing grip strength, is to do a larger grip. And then kind of the bonus, which I think is just really fun, is monkey bars, right? So you got to have access to a park that has monkey bars. Bring out your inner child, go out there, and that involves swinging from one hand to the next. That's an awesome amount of grip strength. It's super good for your shoulders. Even just doing dead hangs is good for your shoulders. So I try to encourage all our patients, right? I mean, one of the first things when we start designing like a home exercise program, I'm like, do you have a chin-up bar? Can you get one in your house? Do you have an unfinished basement or something you can hang a chin-up bar? Because there's just so much you can do with that. Chin-ups, and obviously just even if it's a dead hang, right? And even people who can't do even a single chin-up, we can start them with a dead hang. The second thing I want to talk to you about is working out with kettlebells. One of the best ways to work on your grip strength is just to do a variety of exercises with the kettlebell in what we call a bottoms-up position. So you're going to take the kettlebell, you're going to stack your wrist, so that the top of your knuckles there are pointing up towards the kettlebell, and you just have to hold it there, right? Now, there are exercises where you just walk around holding the kettlebell like this, and that would be hard enough, right? You're just walking around holding it. Just the weight of the kettlebell up there requires a ton of grip strength. And then if you're using a little bit lower weight, then you can actually press the kettlebell up and down, right? So then it's like grip plus movement of the whole limb, and that's really hard. So tons of exercises, Turkish get-ups, presses, rotator cuff rotations, and things like that that require you to have a kettlebell that's in that bottoms-up position. That's an amazing way to build grip strength. Just make sure that when you do it, that your wrist is stacked. Don't be back here like this. And I mean, it won't let you cheat too much because then it'll just fall like that. Be careful, especially if you're wearing a watch. To not go so heavy that you're looking that it'll fall and bonk the back of your wrist, because that hurts. All right, so probably the most famous exercise for grip strength, other than dead hangs, is the farmer's carry. So farmer's carry, what's interesting about this exercise is it's kind of a full body exercise if you think about it. If you know how to do it and you're doing it slowly, walking slowly. It's a lot of core involvement. You actually have to stabilize your hips, your feet, so you don't lose balance, especially as the weight goes up. But interestingly enough, when working with people on this exercise, a lot of times as they're able to go up in weight, and I did hear, as far as how much weight, I did hear that the goal of a farmer's carry, which I am nowhere near close to this, is to carry your body weight for a minute. I don't know, just think about that. Anyway, so if you can achieve that, that's pretty amazing. But, and I think my grip would give out, right? So that's what I was getting at. It's like the factor that ends up limiting people with this as they're able to go up in weight actually is their grip strength. So that's why it works your grip so well. It's like, and again, like, so body weight, like if you had to hold 85, 75 pound kettlebells and walk with them for a minute, that is so hard on your grip. So again, farmer's carry is just heavy kettlebells, right? And then I walk at what I call a wedding pace, meaning like, you know, if you're in a wedding and you have to walk kind of slow, right? You just sort of walk, keeping the weights off your legs, head up, looking where you're going, trying to feel that weight through your feet. And you'll feel it work in your forearms and your grip almost immediately. So doing a farmer's carry is a great way to work on your grip. So if you feel like, and some people tell me this, they're like, I feel like my grip is not as strong as it used to be. These three exercises, or these three varieties of exercise, are a great way to increase your grip strength. Work on it. It'll help you when it comes to lifting weights. You'll be able to lift more with your muscles that are more proximal, the stronger your grip is out here. So give these exercises a try. If you have any questions, please let us know. Please like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you so much.